Hi mate, ankle's still broken. Over the phone again. Here goes. Unlike my underpants, some things are bigger on the inside. The Kråken Bar, for example, a unique establishment catering for outstriders of all persuasions, an oasis for thirsty blackpackers and local Bergen blackheads alike. By following my keen sense of misdirection, I was finally able, after 7 years, to find this high dive, hidden behind a bunker door, down a back alley, more covert than the Batcave. And I was delighted to discover it was being run by an old acquaintance, who, just like thy humble narrator, has matured like a fine wino, except he has entrepreneurial vision, respect, and success. But for the cruel twerks of fate. There are no borders between us, only frontiers to explore, no hinterlands to conquer, oceans are but a distant shore, outstriders leap from frame, gutting pain from every loss, no trenches dug divide us, only thresholds yet to cross. Welcome one and all the sheeple out there, as the sheeple's poet, Outstriders University is back on track again. For all you ADHD autodidacts, we're here to learn what it's like to run a true business, get a proper job. That's what they tell me. So it's our pleasure to... How you doing, Sebastian? All right, mate?
I'm very good.
Oh, by the way, this is day 557 of the Beyond the Gates festival. And so if I pass out mid-shoot, you know the reason why. We're all a bit knackered here, aren't we? I was going to say Joe, but you. Let's keep it a proper pronunciation.
You would be the Norwegian, yeah.
It would. Let's stick to the native tongue. A bit of native tongue goes down nicely. So we're here at a kind of like, it's like an enigmatic place. But I'm going to introduce our guest now. You. Rasmussen, welcome to Outstriders, or should I say, thank you for letting us in to your establishment. And Kråken, or the Crow, as it's known, in lingua franca. And to tell you, to be totally upfront and honest, I've been looking for this place for ages, but it's down this, really tight corridor back alley, and the signs aren't they're not in neon, so they don't blink at you. So when it's late at night and I don't have my glasses on, everything looks like a blur. And you're also, loads of friends of mine and acquaintances are saying that this is the coolest place, coolest pub in Bergen.
First off, get better friends.
I know, it's a low bar, mate, low bar. But then they don't expect too much of me. So, but you've been running this establishment, I believe, for as long as bad luck by breaking a mirror.
Sure, 7 years, yes. Luck should turn soon, I hope.
Yeah, well, how's it been going?
It's been going.
That's a question.
Well, apart from the pandemic, it's been going pretty great.
Yeah.
The bar's running fine. I'm having fun. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah. But the sort of counterintuitive stuff and that, did you set out to sort of create a place where you didn't get loads of annoying people?
That is it. Exactly, yeah.
Right.
And we gained popularity fairly quickly on. And that's when I started using black metal and, extreme hard music in the weekends, just to scare some of them away.
Exactly, yeah. That's what Bastard did back in the day, We'd get a black metal band or the closest approximation to it at that time, just to get rid of the hoi polloi.
Yeah, can't stand a shirt and tie.
I've got aversion to ties, from a school uniform time in England.
I have no excuses.
And the checkered skirts, they were awful. But so 7 years, and you so word of mouth.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is a small city, so word carries fast, I guess.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Hopefully, quality will carry its own weight.
Yeah. It's something I'm trying to emulate. So my reputation precedes me all too often, but not always in a good way. But people must.
Same here.
There you go. But people must really appreciate a place like this.
I think they do, or at least I notice that a lot of people do. The recurring customer, the regulars.
Yeah.
People have become my friends in this place.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is really that every other bar is so... I think Bergen is blessed with a lot of good bars, don't get me wrong, but most of them are very, cookie cutter.
Yeah.
So having something that looks like this, something that is different, is by itself something people want.
Yeah. You have to work to find it.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when I walked in here, like straight away, this place has identity.
Yes.
Like you come here and like everything is unified, even like with the colors and the vibe, and that's what you get. So you know what you're going for if you come here. That's my first impression, of course.
It's also part of the whole, I guess, idea. I don't want to use such a strong words in regards to what I do. It's very intuitive, my process.
Yeah.
But of course, I have, I've had thoughts up through the years on what, constitutes a good bar versus a mediocre bar.
Yeah.
And I think the word authenticity is quite important.
It's back again. That's like the outstrider motto in a way.
Is it?
Or don't scare them, Simon.
I say the opposite. Scare them. Shout at them.
This
my
is
favourite
reoccurring.
homophone, real quick. Scaring is caring.
And this is reoccurring theme for us. Authenticity and being yourself. Yesterday we've been talking to Knut.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much like you have to be true to yourself. And that's the definition of authenticity. You don't pretend to be something else just to gain some favors or whatever. Yeah. But you are yourself, and then flocks of the feather flock together.
Right? Fowl of the feather all flock together. But it's true. And even your attractive logo, Kråken, of course, means the crow and that, and so it's akin to our logo as well. We got a crow raven. Calls it raven, I call it a crow. So you had the Latin definitions for both those just now. Do you remember them?
Corvus corvus and Corvus corvax.
Corvax, yeah.
There are others.
And which one is what?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Which one is which?
No, I do not.
No. Well, write down in the comments below and let us know.
Oh, please, I don't care.
Well, neither do we.
I do like birds. I just don't care about Latin wording.
Yeah. What do you think of seagulls? Are they the vermin of the skies or what?
I thought that would be pigeons, but I shall accept your definition.
Yeah, but
also, I think...
they're more evil.
I vote for pigeons.
Yeah,
because we don't have seagulls in Slovakia.
Of course not, you're landlocked.
Yeah.
You know what, I accept them. They are living, and I think they should continue doing so. But the next time they shit on my head, I'm going to get a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, I've never had to defend myself against a pigeon. But seagulls?
Oh. Boy, I've got a story for you, but off camera.
Oh, right, okay. We can put it on that bit on Patreon.
Sure.
And so back to the whole design. So you've been thinking about it for years, and so this place is the expression, the accumulation of lots of thought.
That's fair to say.
Fair.
Not just thought, but also praxis.
Yeah.
I think running bars, managing bars, or building bars is an iterative process. And this is my 17th bar.
Whoa! So 16 have gone bankrupt.
No, they're all doing fine.
They're all yeah.
I got that Midas touch, you see. The ones that are still here, anyway.
17 lucky, 17th time lucky.
No, I wasn't.
That's some serious skill.
Yeah.
I was restless, or what can I say? Being a bartender is nice and all. I love it, but it is also monotonous. So after you've done one bar for maybe 2 or 3 years, you want to change the bar. And I've been lucky enough to mostly just make the bars I work in. Sometimes I've owned them myself. That worked out okay for 5 years, and then it didn't. But mostly other people are giving me money to make them bars or restaurants. And some of them are still going strong, of which I am proud.
And as you should be, for sure, yeah. Because, it's not an easy business.
No, it isn't.
It's tough going. Late nights.
I gotta say, it's both easy and hard.
Right.
It's one of them things that's easy to learn, but really hard to master. And managing a bar and working in a bar is a completely different ballgame.
Yeah.
Also, owning it is a third gig. So if you own and manage and work in your own bar, you actually have 3 different jobs at the same time. I did that for half a decade. I'm probably going to do it again because I am forgetting the pain and suffering.
Yeah. Idolize the past. We all do.
Yeah. But I did love that place.
Yeah.
It was truly from the heart.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin started a whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was, I think we got an award for it even. It should be lying in the cupboard somewhere.
Yeah. What did you think? I don't think they're open anymore, but it was up towards Flyen, and they had like a Serge Gainsborough. I think it was called Bang or something, or...
You mean Pung Pung or Bang Bang or something like that?
Yeah. Because the decor there, I thought was very nice, because they stuck to the theme of Serge Gainsborough and that, and...
I can't really remember it, but it sounds nice.
Yeah, I thought it was Francophile and that, and...
I like that whole aesthetic.
Yeah.
I do. But since I am not French...
So it can seem a bit pretentious?
It goes against the whole authenticity thing.
Right.
It has to come from me.
Yeah.
Ignorant as I am, I can't bring anything else in if it's not from me. I wouldn't feel good about it, then therefore I would not do a good job.
Well, the sign of true intelligence is knowing how stupid you are, isn't it? So that's what we tell our listeners.
We're all idiots, just some of us realise.
Yeah, that's the smart ones.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's like all the lemmings running over the cliff, and there's one lemming's, no, I go that way. No, better not.
What's under this rock?
Something bad will happen. But that's the lucky lemming that lands on the eagle.
Yeah.
Take me to your eyrie.
And it's a lonely existence when everyone else is dead.
It is, yeah. The last lemming alive. It's like, don't really miss them. But, yeah.
Finally, I can read all the books in the library.
Oh, time to myself.
God damn it, I don't have glasses.
Yeah, and I'm unique. So, that's why I'm self-identifying as Neanderthal.
Oh, right. So you can...
Yes, I can be unique.
I think I'm about 21%.
I'm at least...
Explains the eyes.
I've got my DNA test papers ready. It costs about 3,000 kroners to do it right, though. So, but I'm trying to get my investors to invest and collecting bottles on the side. So, I'm going to send it off because I applied for Norwegian citizenship and I didn't get it. So
Phew!
There goes the yeah.
So you're still an Englishman, are you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. So I'm still expropriating and that, and but I'm going to apply officially as Neanderthal, because as a minority that's extinct, they're going to have to give it to me, aren't they?
Yes, another good idea, Simon.
Yeah. And the thing is, I can do all the politically incorrect jokes I like then. I mean, no one will be safe. Eskimo in a wheelchair, bit bipolar curious. Oh, no chance. No chance.
Bipolar curious.
So that would be my, yeah. So I've got my diagnoses in order. So
just to finish this idea about about this bar, 17 in a row, right?
Yeah, just about.
So what was the initial idea and where it's now? Where is bar is now? From the beginning to now, like what was the evolution of
That's a hard
this bar?
question to answer, but mostly because I'm very forgetful. But what I can tell you is I started this bar as a get back to it sort of project. I'd been out for about a year on sick leave, you know, after about, I don't know, 17, 18 years of doing this, I was feeling a bit tired and I needed a break. And luckily I live in Norway, so they gave me one.
Yeah.
And now I have to pay back taxes. No, I don't. But I feel like I'm in debt to the welfare society.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a parallel existence. I got the tax Nazis after me, and I'm 100% special now. So special needs.
Well, I don't think I am. But
No, I don't feel. Yeah.
I don't feel I'm special at
Yeah,
all.
I don't feel mentally crippled. But
that I do.
Yeah, well, according to science. But yeah, so this is your comeback from that.
Yes, sort of. I wanted an easy gig.
Yeah.
And running a bar is so much easier than running a restaurant, cafe and bar.
Yeah.
Or just a cafe.
Yeah.
Or just a restaurant. The hardest job in this industry is actually cafes. Because you work so fast. You make all these coffees. And at the end of the day, you sit there with 10 grand turnover. And it just feels so fruitless in a way.
Yeah.
But it is lovely. I love working in cafes. Daytime work and all these, you know, young mothers coming in asking for lattes.
Yeah.
Do you have a glass of Chablis?
Yeah.
I guess I do.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great existence.
Great gig.
And I sort of miss it, I gotta say.
Yeah.
But running a divey rock bar with a cocktail addition to it, that's sort of, it just comes so easy to me.
Yes.
Or by that I mean, that's my natural habitat.
Yeah. And then there's also the thing, as soon as you got food on the premises, then there's all these rules and regulations.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have some...
We do have food. We have to follow those rules and premises. But I've been doing this for so long, that's also second nature.
Oh, right.
It means keep things clean. And I like to keep things clean anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was just going to say, if you had a Rattus norvegicus running across it, you know, it's a
I do
paying
that old
customer.
judo chop.
He's a regular, leave him alone.
Yeah. Don't hurt Harry.
Yeah, he's one of ours. But you had quite a lot of dark scavengers here since, Tuesday, Wednesday? So
More or less all the time, but we have more black packers, as we call them now.
yeah, the black packers, yeah.
Wonderful. It's been absolutely great.
Yeah.
I haven't had... it's been a busy week. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, people have been really nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've made so many new friends. I've forgotten we're old friends here.
Yeah.
You know, and
Who needs them?
yeah, and it's so friendly. Gunnar Sauerman, he couldn't be here this year, but he was explaining like at Wacken festival and that. I don't know how many thousands, it's like 100,000, like the biggest, it becomes the biggest city in that area of Germany when it's going. And there's probably about 5 or 6 cases of kerfuffle there at the most. So, I mean, you get any congregation of people, there's going to be more hassle, isn't there?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
But this has always been true. I remember back in the early 2000s, the saying in regards to what subculture you cater your event to.
Yeah.
hip hop would be that would be the new punk. Back in the 90s, 80s, punk there was always nosebleeds. There were always such an hassle.
Yeah,
one of the courses.
Well, the bleeding thing took off. After a while, I felt I had to.
Yeah.
So,
but then hip hop sort of took over that mantle of trouble thing.
It did.
I think it's the age of the group itself. I think. Or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the amount of cocaine.
Yeah.
I think the reason for it is actually observing people behaving over the bar top.
Yeah.
And there is a clear there's a huge difference in how groups behave. And metalheads are the nicest people. And I do feel that although there's always the outliers and always
they're mostly on stage though.
Yeah. This is actually true.
It is.
There's drugs all over, but the choice of drugs sort of matter.
Yes.
And I'd much rather have a bunch of stoners in here than a bunch of speed freaks, for instance.
Yeah.
It's just an easier night.
Yeah, it's the meth heads from the hive that cause the trouble, isn't it? So yeah, they're more outgoing and stuff.
I'd say.
Oh yeah. So you haven't had any trouble. And you got your bouncer, Christina, as well. Shout out to her. She is just so nice because little David over here looks like he's 13, and so we didn't have his official document, birth certificate on us, but he had his driver's license on his phone.
Yeah.
So he showed it to her, and then says she's trying to read it, because he's from Czech. Yeah. So she had to do a double check, and then it's like, yep, all right, okay. Yeah, and it was just that's a smart move as well, because if you got these like testosterone fueled bastards at the door, and tactically, remember Garage? They used a lot of female,
That's where I learned that trick.
Right.
Put a girl in front. It's an immediate cutting of swords,
It is, sort of, yeah. And that's a smart idea. And you got like your billiards table at the back there, so that's a casual thing.
Yeah.
And so the weekend audience, when there's not a bloody festival going on, is metal. But what about during the week? Is that more diverse?
I'd say, yeah. Nerds of all colours, really.
Right.
But I do consider metalheads and hip hop heads. They are nerds.
They are.
They're very into their specific interests.
They are.
So what I do is I just try to cater to a specific set of interests.
Yes.
And each interest has its set of nerds that will follow.
That's true. Yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to do with the podcast and that. Because according to YouTube secrets, we gotta really signal what our brand is and just stick to that. We're like a bad porno flick, semen's all over the place, as you know, so we get distracted easily.
Just poppers unite.
Speak to the freaks. So our thing is just present company included. So and freaks are often nerds as well because they're outliers and such. And we got to know each other through a kind of a nerdy thing. I haven't told you guys, but as you know, as I've proven many times, I need someone under the age of 40 to fucking get my phone to work. So I'm not a tech head.
Yep.
And there you go. But I worked, and that's where I met you, in the second or third computer networking gaming thing in Norway or something, or
what would the term be? I don't know. I was young, but it's a LAN shop, I think it's called.
Yeah. LA and
Counter Strike.
Yeah, Quake.
We
Quake
would mostly
2.
play Quake.
Yeah,
way before.
Way back, mate.
This is back in 1997, 8.
Was it? Damn,
I think.
I lost count after the 80s. But yeah, and with Manuel, shout out, and Eric, shout out, and so I was working there for a bit, and they didn't employ me as a tech head. They thought they could teach me, but that was
their first and only, first and only failed project.
Yeah. But as the world's greatest underachiever, don't expect too much. But that was a special community.
Yeah, it was.
You remember the dungeon we had? That was like a horror theme thing.
Okay, yeah.
So we did that before the metalheads came out of their caves, kind of, and you'd see them all over the place. They scurried out from under their rock, but at the time, there wasn't so many. I mean, I had long flowing Medusa locks at the time. Just waft them and it'd be like a shampoo commercial, Tim and Tay. And so people would, they call me shout abuse and that, and so little old ladies would hobble across the street to avoid me and stuff.
So you got that shit?
I got that shit, so yeah. And I was just happy for the attention.
That's probably my mom. I'm sorry, by the way.
Yeah, but probably some of my old aunts as well, relations. So I'm not a threat, but
only to yourself.
Only to myself as a pseudo-masochist. So that community, did that kind of inspire you?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And I've actually tried to emulate the very thing in here. I wouldn't do it myself because lazy, but I get other people to do it. And I had a LAN event in here once where a bunch of people brought in a bunch of computers and sat around playing games.
Right.
It was tiresome.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys did it. But you guys had a fixed store though, so you didn't have to carry it in and carry it out.
Yes.
And it is so much equipment, and all that work was...
All that work. It's like, hey, Manuel, the shit isn't working again. Oh, have you checked the cables? I think so.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Turning it off and on, yes. And I think so.
Is this the button?
Yeah. Then Manuel's, he come down, really pissed off, especially when we're doing the night lines as well.
Sure, yeah.
So he'd be down there about 2 o'clock in the morning, and he'd say, just loose cable. He'd find it in about 2 minutes. It's like, fucking idiot.
Lucky for you, though, you had a bunch of nerds sitting there that could just fix it for you.
Exactly, yeah. So normally that would happen. I'm just sort of recounting a couple of cases where it was a bit more complex.
And I guess you would be able to identify the alpha nerd, the one that could actually do it, not just say they could.
Yes,
And that was always my friend Are. Whenever I was in trouble.
I remember him.
Yeah. Still to this day, if I'm in real trouble, what do I do? And he says, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Of course, yeah. Just check the cables.
Start with the basics.
Yeah. It's the plug in the socket. So, yeah.
But yeah, that was actually it was a huge inspiration for this place. Because when I started, back to your original question, I guess, my basic idea in the beginning was I wanted a gaming-oriented pub in the daytime that turns into a music-oriented dive in the evening.
It sounds like a beautiful thing, beautiful idea.
So did I.
We all start with beautiful ideas.
Yeah.
That's what, it's the daydreaming part of it.
Right.
Like you start with the ideal scenario. That's why you get motivated because, I want this. And that energy should keep you going through all the troubles on the way.
Yeah.
And if the initial thing isn't strong enough, you will most likely drop it on the go.
Sure.
Yeah, well, you'd separate what is the fantasy part and what is the true vision part. Because mixing beer and computers and cables and everything isn't, it's enough. You take hours just to get rid of all the crisps.
This is so true.
There'd always be some pimply nerd bloated in the corner there, trying to sleep it off.
So true. But gaming is more than just computers.
It is.
It is.
I was sort of trying to cater to the tabletop gamers.
Yeah. Oh.
So to this day, I still have groups of people coming in playing Dungeons and Dragons and other such systems, you know?
Because that's where we really started, wasn't it? You know?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, I was a strat gamer now. The only game I had I was the clown. I mean, with Quake, I was going, I ran out of ammo, I've got to get to my secret cache. And they'd all see and they'd sneak up, as I didn't spot them behind me, do the swimming and everything, find the secret cache. And as soon as I was reloaded, they'd shoot me again. So I was back to zero.
It was always fun when you were playing easy frags, you know?
Oh yeah, it was low hanging fruit, wasn't it? So yeah. So but I did have Panzergeneral 2.
Yeah, you did.
Panzer General 2.
I remember that now.
Yeah. Yeah, I had bastards coming in from the Hawkins van, the military base, challenging me, that never showed their faces again. It wasn't great for custom, but but raw. Oh, there was one time that Manuel bastard beat me, did a sneaky move. Well, actually it was a draw, because we played both sides, but Northern Europe, African campaign. So
that's the board game, right?
No, it's on the computer, but it's the hexagon stuff, so it's split up like that, you know. So, but it's I've still got loads of maps, and got I find bits of blue tack sticking beneath my fingernails.
I bet you do, yeah. For different reasons, I'm
For
assuming.
different reasons, yeah. It's good clinging power.
Yeah, knowing your audience, knowing people you want to serve is the crucial part of success.
Yeah. But you can't go too narrow. You have to be wide. But you also have to realize that if I have an interest, if I have a need, if I have a want, other people will have those. So if you use yourself as a gauge, you will find an audience no matter what.
How would you explain or position this bar against other bars in the context of Bergen?
The easiest way to explain is that I made this. And since it comes from me, it will therefore be different from something that comes from someone else. But the less pretentious answer would be it's the only rock and roll dive cocktail bar in probably Bergen.
We've been very lucky. Simon was always telling us, it's always raining in Bergen.
It's the first time they've been here.
And Bergen was so good to us.
Yeah. You had an authentic day yesterday then.
Kinda, but yeah. So then this is cloudy. This is what they call cloudy here.
I think I prefer this kind of day, you know? Not too bright.
Because black does absorb the heat. So at a metal festival, you know, it's just the heat was difficult. Everything was sticky after a couple of days, wasn't it?
But, you know, after, 4 days, then you get used to it?
Yeah, you sort of swim in it then, you get acclimatised, don't you?
That's what...
That's the word, yeah. Did it take, when you sort of took over this place, did it take long to get rid of the tramps, the Romany camp? Because you could come to work early in the morning, and this back alley here, isn't it sort of a typical place to go pee, kind of late night thing?
Yeah, and
stuff.
Or the good old needlework.
Oh, the needlework as well. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know if you noticed, but the gates at the very entrance can be closed.
Oh.
And often when I open it, there's a bunch of junkies sitting there shooting up.
Yeah, because they got nostalgic reasons to hang out close to their favourite back alley from back in the
Exactly.
day.
And then
I've hidden some stash behind a brick there somewhere. Let's see if it's still there.
I always keep a loaf of bread in my pocket.
Yes.
And I just toss it that way and I say, there's heroin in the bread.
Yeah. Oh, don't take my... Yes, exactly.
I don't do that.
Follow the crumbs.
Poor bastards.
Yeah, absolutely.
This has happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's not only a joke.
Yeah.
And it is a sadness, of course. But
humour is our shield.
It has to be, but, I want to give on bread.
Yeah, yeah. I want to give them hope for the future and detox or possibilities without the criminalisation.
Yeah.
But Norway was really, really harsh. I mean, if you smelt like something green, even, you know, so...
Those days are better, I feel.
Yes, I think they're a lot better now, and there's a much more care-based approach to people who there's so many reasons for ending up like that, isn't there?
Yeah. Most of them trauma, some sort of way.
Yes. Yeah.
Victims, all of them. But you know, the harder the society, the harder some people will fall, and that sort of life there, that I wouldn't. I don't know.
Oh God, no! Yeah, I've never approached the hypodermic. I mean, when we went to India, we had to get the whole bunch of vaccination stuff and that. So, but nothing else in my veins. Well, hardly anything in my veins. I've bled most of them out, haven't I? So, with these guys coming to Bergen as well, it's been so cool to. It's been the metal thing where everyone's nice as well. So they've got like a false impression of Bergen in a way.
We'll keep
I'm
it.
thinking. But so I was going, it's the world's largest topographical urinal, mate, on constant flush. Yeah, you won't see the sun. But I must say the last 4 times I've been to Bergen, it's been beautiful weather. So they're going to have to call me Bastard Son. So it's just, it's been so nice. And people they're more intense here, so that it's really different from Oslo.
Yeah, it is
in
very
many
different.
ways. Yeah.
And this reminds me of Slovakia quite a bit because people in Slovakia, they also walk like this. Everybody's the biggest dog in the village.
Bigger on the inside, you know.
And it's a game, you know. Like everybody's like, oh, I'm bigger than you. I'm you know, more successful. I'm the top dog, and I'm gonna let you know that.
How people walk in Bergen, you know.
Do they? Is that how people do in Bergen?
Yeah, I mean, straight away, it's like this huge swagger, you know. They've got delusions of grandeur.
Oh yeah, that I do recognise.
Yes, that's where it comes
but
from.
I spend my time in here with, you know, with good people.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
Balanced.
I do actually refer to this my little hideaway, my tower where I can drink beer and look down at the world burning.
Yeah.
And also, you know, the biggest dog walking by, I guess.
Well, they wouldn't get through the entrance or up the stairs, would they? They'd be going sideways and they'd tip over.
They would never go down that tunnel.
No, they wouldn't even get in the back.
So the entrance, the tunnel and the staircase, that is my first filter. First of many.
Genius. It's genius. Well, it kept me away for a long time, but I'm so glad I finally found out where you hang out, mate. So you'll be seeing me again.
How many people are going to be watching this then? Is my secret out now?
Hundreds, mate. At least.
Dozens.
Dozens and dozens.
Which numbered episode is this?
It's gonna be 21.
Yeah. 21.
It's a good age.
Yeah, it is. It's an excellent age.
It means nothing in Norway. It's 18 and 20. 21, just another year.
You're right, yeah.
And you started the 20s.
In America, though, in the US, I mean,
you're nearly 30 already.
You can drive a car and vote when you're 18, but you have to wait until 20 to just drink that spirit.
You can kill people, a bunch of people in some third world country, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't take a beer. So it's I remember
in here.
Oh no, I was thinking of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different country, huh?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
But you can't have accurate.
No.
Killing before accurate.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it is. It's a great name. Yeah.
I tried it for the first time here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
What do you think about it?
Just spirit.
Do you remember
vodka,
it? Yeah.
another type of vodka.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is.
I mean, these guys.
I didn't even know it. Like, I just met
it was a girl.
Colombian friends.
Yeah.
And
a girl bought it for him, so you can't say no. So they'll pour. More Rohypnol,
I drank
please.
more than. I don't know. In 5 years, this was the most alcohol I had.
Yeah. I mean, all these dudes, you know, they're proper, you know, so they're reliable. you know, and so they.
I'm happy they exist.
Oh bloody hell! It's my
We
saving
came
grace.
from the Central Europe,
Yeah.
so we have the hunger when we come. The ambitious ones. We have the hunger, like we see opportunities which I observe, like many Norwegian or from Western countries, they are satisfied. They are like, yeah, sure, this is this is our world, and it's kind of easy going.
Yeah.
But like I came here to make something serious happen for me.
Welcome to the carbon-based economy.
Yeah, that's what I gather around me, and I'm very glad to meet inspiring people who are entrepreneurial. So
Going their own way and doing their own thing.
Yeah, sure.
That's what makes you an honorary outstrider as well. And we're going to make merch, but we didn't bring enough T-shirts with us. So next time I'm in Bergen, you'll get the honorary T-shirt and maybe a mug.
yeah,
We were planning mugs.
I dig mugs. Give me mugs.
That's cool.
that was the advice from Knut. Like you have to have mugs because
Gotta have mugs.
every morning
in the
when
morning.
people drink coffee,
Yeah.
tea, they will be reminded to check the latest episode. Right?
Yeah.
Fairly true, but you know, within the entrepreneurial segment, which definitely there is, there's so many sayings and false ideas, I think.
Yeah.
And truth is, I don't really recognize that coffee cup anymore because I've seen it 1,000 times. At some point, you just stop looking at it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're going to go for specialised groin guards as well. So, yeah.
With barbed wire on the inside.
What?
Barbed wire on the inside.
Oh,
that way, you will
Your
never
reputation.
forget it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I normally say. I mean, you cast all the dispersions you want, as long as it hurts more on the inside, add it to the scars. So I scar easily on the inside. So, yeah, I'm a sensitive cunt, you know, poet and shit. So I've been writing a lot, and we gotta catch up next time we're around, you and I, sir. And
I like that.
yeah, I really like that. And when you're over in Oslo and that, so if I'm down at the bottom of the list, you know, so that's fine. But if suddenly a bunch of appointments, so
Get cancelled.
yeah,
If I happen to come across you in the street, I'll say hello.
that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Yeah, I won't keep you. You know,
I got plenty of time.
Yeah, places to be, people to see.
All of them things.
Yes.
I don't know. I think vacation is the same as running a bar. It's happenstance. Whatever happens, happens. You know, every day is different.
That's what I keep telling them.
Yeah.
So you got a plan for Bergen, and go with the flow. Things will happen.
Yeah.
But it's been like so much serendipity while we've been here and that.
Yeah.
You know? So that you have to be social doing this, and it's. But you.
I don't
you've
think
got
you
it
have
down.
to, by the way.
Right, you don't have to.
I am not a social person. Clearly I am. I can talk to people,
Yeah.
but I am by nature an introvert.
Yeah.
I do get tired.
Yeah.
And during heavy shifts, as we call them, like this festival was, I can get oversaturated by the social aspect of things. And as my regulars know, I've been known to yell at people. I had a couple of instances where I shouted at some dude for doing something wrong, much like the soup Nazi in Seinfeld.
Right, yeah.
So if you order your beer on the right, not on the left, my eyes will just go black.
Well, you're allowed to be eccentric. Your eccentricities are part of your character and charm.
People come back and sit at the bar just to see these things, I'm sure.
I'm sure they do, yes.
This makes every bar, when there is a person who owns it or is very like, this is the manager.
Yeah.
That makes the bar very unique experience.
Yeah.
Right, so you always go there. Everybody tries to befriend the main person.
Yeah.
And then you see through the through the bullshit, through the what they trying to achieve, the moves they make in
all the arse
place.
lickers. Yeah.
It's a difficult fact to hide, but I sort of try to hide it a little bit.
Just look away.
The needless flatterers.
Have you been to Athens or some, Greek city where you go to a bar and there's a fat bloke sitting at the end of the bar with a gold chain and, loads of hair coming out. All of it is sweaty for some reason.
Yeah.
And, there's beautiful women in the bar serving you drinks.
Yeah.
Would you give him the money?
Yeah. Yes.
That's how I'm going to be in 20 years, I'm sure.
Yeah. You're right.
Or I hope.
Well, most of Eastern Europe's like that, isn't it?
I think it's a stereotype for a reason. It's a cliche,
Yeah.
They're all based on truth.
Italy,
Yeah.
it's like that. So yeah,
Mussolini was,
he was a patriarch.
yeah, and it was fairly typical for their choices.
Yeah, I mean I learnt my lesson. Never do a Pope joke and that, because that can go awry. And
I am sorry to all my Italian friends for saying what I just did.
yeah, well, I can make it worse by when the last Pope died. It's like, well, it's a good thing for the fascist foot fetishist that he's 6 feet under now.
He said it.
But it did, almost
This attitude-
did lead to disaster.
Exactly, this attitude put me in so much trouble in school. But I was in a primary school, right? I was a hero. Like, the thing is, people either love you or hate you, but with this attitude, you have the true friendships. You got few people who get you, and they will give you always support for yes, you did it.
That's true.
It was so unacceptable to do
better?
it.
Yeah, but isn't it better that your peers like you? Because it's either if the teachers like you, then you got no friends. But and all your mates, all your people in the class clown, stuff like that, then the teachers hate you.
Yeah.
So you can't win.
Yeah, and this is again back to outstriders' identity. Like, this is something we share with. I observe it with many of our guests. There is this aspect taking the risk, going on the edge, balancing the rope.
Yeah, you're that one lemming on the edge. What? Hang on.
But always
where's
it always
the
works
eagle?
out.
Yeah.
I try to practice the art of not giving a fuck,
Mindfulness.
Yes, completely.
Mindfulness. Yes.
You got to empty the mind. That's what you use a mantra for,
Yes. I overthink shit.
I meditate every day, not to be thinking. I want to empty this shit.
But I self-medicate as much as I can. So, but
That's what I said.
I'm trying to levitate. Whenever I go to some yoga place.
Do you use the farting technique, where you fart so hard that you levitate?
Well, I'm more of a belcher than a flatulence dude on that. So, but
Makes a lot of
I'm
sense.
vegetarian, so you got to eat a hell of a lot of forage for it to work up to something cow-like.
You've been a vegetarian since forever, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, pretty feels like it. Yeah. But I was a veggie when we got to know each other.
Yeah, I remember you had that ex-girlfriend that was part of PETA. Was that it? Noah.
Yeah. Well,
They were the ones
actually-
that blew up that slaughterhouse in England, right?
Well, that's Alf.
All right.
But Fatland, that's the name of the torture chamber for animals just outside of Bergen. Fatland. They burnt up a truck and an outbuilding over in Fatland.
Oh, so something happened here in Bergen.
Yeah.
I remember the police coming over to your place and, ransacking it. And they had to check your computer, so they
I
left.
was working at Metropolis.
And they left with your monitor.
Yeah, they did. They left. They took all my shit and remember when? Because I was a bit late for work one day, or one of the days.
I will never forget.
And enduring memory. And then someone else opened for me, and they called me from the shop, and it was like Bergen politikommer. They crossed the lines. They got to the main police station, and it was like, nothing. So that's weird. I didn't think I dialed the wrong number. So he dialed my number again. Yep, Bergen politikommer. How can I help you? And he's like, Simon there.
So they sort of hijacked your number.
Yeah.
They could do that, but they didn't figure out that the hard drive is not a monitor.
I know. They were totally incompetent.
Yeah.
So I didn't find any of my porn for both scientific purposes.
Sure.
It was hard to get hold of. So back in the day.
It's a good thing you had a long hard disk, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a floppy. It was post-floppy.
Post-floppy.
But they were parked outside, because in the old days it was so easy to see who they were, because they had a pile of equipment in the back seat, and they had all these antennae sticking out the back, and we could see them. Oh shit! I was trying to look unsuspicious.
What's going on?
Yeah. And so that was a bit.
It sort of proves the fact that we're all idiots. You can't be good at everything.
Idiot savant.
Yeah. Or just, in your case. And mine, I hope.
I would apply that to you. I would.
I'll graciously accept.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no one can know anything. And if you are a really, really good policeman, maybe you think that a monitor is a hard drive.
Yeah. Well, I trained with Krav Maga for many years to get out some frustration and that. And that's the only police violence where you're allowed, because there's loads of cops there. And Johnny Brenner, you remember Norway's top undercover cop? He had his own programs.
Yeah, I think I remember,
giving books and everything and that, so he's well famous and stuff. And he caught Shigen at the Shadow, the guy who shot Arne Klungland at the Norway's biggest bank robbery and stuff. And so he was training with us up in Jessheim. I didn't realise he was a cop even, and that. We became really good friends. And I broke his thumb. Shout out to Johnny. He gave me a nice shiner because we was free fighting at his place. But great mates. I need my glasses back though, mate. My spectacles. So give me a call. And they were really nice. Lots of nice people. But he was so good at the undercover thing. So much better than any of the crap cops have ever tried to follow me around. Oh yeah, look, he's been following me for 5 minutes, and. It was so usual for a while. It's quite a hassle. That's probably where I get part of my PTSD from. Yeah.
Probably.
And but he would get into communities by just being really friendly. So you'd forget that he was a cop, and that's the smart way of doing it, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that I'm a bartender, so same method.
Exactly. Yeah. And you just go with the flow. Yeah, but I'm almost forgetting that this is a podcast.
Good.
And
such a great time.
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be, isn't it?
It is. Is there anything you want to say? You're at the end, or?
Not really, no.
No.
Welcome to the Crow, I suppose, but only, if you're a good person.
Yeah, if you're a nerd, a freak, or one of those metalheads. I've seen a face of metal, and it's a girl.
She's really pretty.
Yeah, until she turns around.
Not mine, man.
And the beard, scraggly beard, and the things you thought were tits were actually biceps. From behind.
Beards can be pretty too.
They can be very attractive. That's true. So that's true.
Shout out to Beyond the Gates.
Oh yeah, Beyond the Gates. Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks for supplying the Crow with added custom. I guess. Has it been a good week?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
A bit more than normal.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, no, but
that was to be expected.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, even though we're all knackered, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us, mate. And,
Thank you.
So, it's been a real pleasure.
Likewise.
Yeah, so cheers. And so, cheers, David, for holding up the camera. He's not using his hands.
He really does look like he's 13.
He does, doesn't he? So, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But, you'll appreciate it in 50 years, though.
Yeah. Looking young is not a handicap.
Over 43. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Right, Autodidact University, Outstriders, out.